The only good news that is going to come out of this video is the fact that all the products that I originally used in middle school are discontinued, and that is great news because if you look back on the makeup looks that I had back then, those products were obviously atrocious. So today I will be using the closest thing that I could find, and we're gonna see how I do. Grayson. Today we're going to be taking a little walk down memory lane, and since Halloween is coming up, I thought it would be appropriate to do something a little scary. So today we are going to be going over my hair and makeup routine from middle school. Middle school is just a horrific time for anyone. I don't care who you are. Middle school is terrible. You're trying to fit in and stand out all at the same time. You're going through puberty. All this other stuff's happening. It's horrible. Middle school's just horrible. I'm sorry. 2011 was the time of Jersey Shore, Nicki Minaj, and the Kardashians to me. I remember when Kylie Jenner first started wearing her makeup, and I saw it on Keep It Up with the Kardashians, that I thought that I needed to wear makeup too since we're about the same age. I remember going to school the next day, and that was the first time I had ever really worn makeup, and I was so nervous what people were gonna think. And I didn't wear a lot, but that was my first real attempt. I also remember watching Jersey Shore and thinking that I needed to be tan like them. One thing that I really didn't keep in mind is that they're all Italian. I am nowhere near Italian. I am Irish. I have blue eyes, blonde hair, and extremely fair skin. So the whole tanning bed and Guido lifestyle it wasn't gonna work for me, guys. So I faked it until I made it, and I spray tanned a lot, which unfortunately made me look like an Oompa Loompa. As well, with the neon colors, it was just a bad look, guys. It was just overall a really bad look. So since Halloween is coming up, let's get a little scary and let's take a trip back in time. The first thing I did every morning in middle school was straighten my hair. I do still own a hair straightener, but this thing is not ruling of my life like it used to be. I used to straighten my hair probably twice a day and as straight as I could get it. As pencil thin as your hair can be, the better. For some reason, that was the look in middle school, and I gladly participated. That is probably why my hair cannot curl now. So right now, I am going to be straightening in sections. That way I'm able to get this as straight as possible. Another thing I was really good about in middle school was forgetting the back of my hair. I would go to school and everything would be pencil straight in the front with these waves in the back. Not the best look, not what I was going for sure. But that's just what happens when you're running late. It doesn't take much for me to straighten my hair, just because my hair is naturally pretty straight. This is my natural hair right now. All I've done to it is blow dry it today. So, doesn't take much at all. Also, another thing I did not do is use heat protectant. Heat protectant was not a thing to me at all. And the hair straightener of my choice then was a Chi hair straightener. I want to say mine was a neon pink or something like that with cheetah print. Because, yeah, that's just, How I parted my hair typically in middle school was straight down the middle. So, here we go. Beautiful. I finally did catch on to parting my hair a different way. My mom finally convinced me, but it took a very long time. So this is my middle school hair, how I would do my hair every morning. The only good news that is going to come out of this video is the fact that all the products that I originally used in middle school are discontinued, and that is great news because if you look back on the makeup looks that I had back then, those products were obviously atrocious. So today I will be using the closest thing that I could find, and we're gonna see how I do. For foundation, I used a mousse foundation because I really wanted that heavy coverage to last through gym class and whatever other middle school stuff I was doing. So I'm going to go in with my hands in this mousse foundation. Yep, still feels the same. And keep in mind that I did not prime my skin. I didn't do anything. I just went for it. And this is in the lightest shade that CVS sells. Because I'm pretty sure I just thought, hey, I'm light. Let me just buy the lightest shade because that makes sense. Because what's matching, we don't know her. So basically, I would make myself as pale as possible. And as far as blending into my neck, that was not something that I understood yet. I also did not use any concealer. Oh, accidentally blended in the neck. We can't do that. We can't do that. Now that I have my foundation done, I'm going to be using my Airspun, which is a product that I use today. However, I remember using a pressed powder. For some reason, I knew about baking. I knew I needed two. I knew I needed something to lock my foundation in. I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew that I needed to do that. So I'm just gonna use my Airspun. It's a powder. And again, this is in the lightest shade they sell. So basically just turning myself into a ghost because, yeah, that was cute, right? So that is my foundation look. That is all I did. That's it. So now I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm gonna use some bronzer. Now this bronzer isn't exactly the bronzer that I used, but it's the closest thing I could find. The bronzer that I used had an orange tone to it because everyone wants to be an Oompa Loompa, right? Middle school, lovely times. But I'm pretty sure I used the bronzer just all over my face. I didn't really know about contouring. So just everywhere. I will say this is nothing compared to what it actually looked like. It was definitely much more orange when I did it. And I do have more full eyebrows now than I did then. So I could probably get away with not filling my eyebrows in now. However, then my eyebrows were very thin and I got them waxed all the time. So my eyebrows, I did not fill in. I did nothing to. I didn't know that was a thing. So then we're gonna do a lipstick. For lipstick, I have Pink Ice by Wet n Wild. Yep, that looks about right. I really liked a color like this and a baby pink color. I thought those were great. As far as eyeshadow, I used one color. That's it. And the one color that I used was white. White. Shimmery white. And eventually I even discovered a cream mousse metallic white. that I put all over my eyes because, yeah. So I'm gonna be taking my finger, getting as much as I can on there. I also didn't realize that you were supposed to stop at some point, so I took it all the way up to my eyebrows. Yeah. This shadow is nothing like the one that I used, and how I guess I just layered it on back then really good. I don't know. This to me is nowhere near as intense as it should be. You can see now, starting to look like a ghost. Good times. Again, take it all the way up there. So that is my eyeshadow. Pretty. Now we're gonna do eyeliner. Now this was something that I loved. I thought black eyeliner was amazing, and I didn't know how to do it properly, so that made it even better. I would only use black eyeliner, and I would put it in my waterline down here, which you're not supposed to do. Actually, if you do that, then you can clog your water ducts, which are right here in your eyes, and you'll have to have surgery for it. So thankfully, a few years later, I changed my routine and learned how to line down here and not in my eye, because first of all, that's kind of painful. Second of all, like I said, it can cause surgery. So not the best idea I've ever had, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna give it a shot today. And for my black eyes, I wanted them as black as I could get them. So actually, when I first started doing makeup, I didn't know how to do the top line. So I would just put mascara with this look, and that was it. Cute, right? So we're gonna evolve a few years, and I'm gonna learn how to do a top. Another thing I was really good at was messing up the line, and when I did, I would just keep making it bigger and bigger so it would be even. So some days I'd go to school and my whole eye would be basically black because I messed up the line too many times. And like I said, as black as possible. Next, we are going to be taking a mascara. This is just a $3 mascara because I'm sure the one I used back then wasn't that great either. So guys, this is the completed middle school look for Grayson. This is how I went to middle school every day. I remember one day in the 7th grade, I didn't wear makeup, and it just so happened to be picture day. I was mortified. Although looking back, I'm pretty sure I looked better with no makeup than if I had this on my face. So this video was to just show you guys that no matter where you're starting with your makeup skills, you can always improve. Obviously, I didn't start at the top. I don't think I'm at the top with my skills either now. I'm always learning new tricks, but this is just to show you that you can make yourself better.